Some people think Mars used to be a moon of Maldek. Is that true?
Not quite. Not in terms it was revolving around Maldek the same way Moon would.
Okay. Um,
There was a great arrangement between those two planets, yes? Culture-wise, mostly.
can you tell me what Mars and Venus were like before the destruction of Maldek? Were their atmospheres and surfaces similar to the way Earth is currently?
Yes. Never quite as vast in terms of flora and fauna are concerned, but certainly more hospitable even in the third dimension, as they are still both inhabited today. Mars even in the third to a large degree on the surface, Venus only on the inside, and the idea them having more a similar landscape, yes indeed. Mars still has a similar landscape in certain areas.
Can you say what kind of wildlife they had? I mean, and was this wildlife as diverse as it is on Earth?
Not quite as diverse as we mentioned, no. But they did have some. They have animals, they still have plants, at least Mars plants. Certainly Venus on the inside, and obviously on other dimensions there is also still a lot of life on Venus. More of the aerifer nature, unlike Mars, where it's kind of a mixed game, so to speak. But smaller animals, perhaps the size your dogs and cats running around.
Were there ever any dinosaurs on Mars or Venus?
Depends what you consider dinosaurs. Larger reptiles, yes. Dinosaurs returned from your own race from those that lived on Earth before they were wiped out violently, yes.
Right.
But
So I mean,
yes,
like, were
depends
there?
what your definition is. There were larger reptiles, yes. On Mars, those of higher intelligence, certainly on par with you, not on par with us, but certainly on par with you. Also some less intelligent, lower density life forms of a reptilian nature, perhaps second dimension, yes. So perhaps you could consider dinosaurs from your perspective. We consider them part of larger reptilian species, just like the one
Right.
that live on Earth, or in Earth.
So, like, for example, did the Quetzal race seed any of their genetics? Like, did they, create any T-Rexes on Mars or Venus?
Mars, yes, certain. Venus, unlikely, but uncertain, possible. There were also reptilian life on Venus at some point, yes. But not on our dimension. Not not on our intellectual capacity, it's also more of an animal-like nature. Not the
Okay.
Tyrannosaurus Rex-like beings.
Was the planet Mercury ever inhabited?
It still is.
uh, by what? Can you say what this life is like, and is it on the surface or inside the planet?
Inside the planet, and we believe there are even some hairless monkeys among them.
Hmm.
It's not quite that hot.
Is there any life at all on the surface?
Depends on
Plan
the
or
dimension
anything?
you're asking about. The third dimension, unlikely. Higher dimensions, certainly, yes.
What about Pluto? Has there ever been any life there?
There has been, certainly, we're not sure if there's life now. It's possible. Depends what you consider life to what degree. There certainly have been different life forms. Also, including hairless monkeys. Also, including reptiles at some points. There's also been fought over. There are
Um,
certain colonies still there. Yes, there are still certain. Even people from your own planet have ventured off there and explored the region.
cool. Is there any life on Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, or Uranus? I mean, like, I don't mean the moons, like the actual gas planets themselves. Is there any life, like, in the atmospheres?
Similar to the Sun, yes, around Jupiter. And yes, there are also some like space stations on or in the planet, depends how you consider it, yes. Due to the nature of the planet. Talking about Jupiter here. Uranus and Saturn, we are quite sure. Saturn certainly has life, yes. Also, the hair has monkey nature.
What is this life? What does it look like? Is it non-physical?
Which planet you're talking about?
Like Jupiter or Saturn or any of the gas planets?
Jupiter and Saturn have very physical life forms, yes.
Um, like
Uranus, not what we're aware of, no.
there are some sci-fi movies that kind of like portray some gas planets as having like floating, like squid type creatures. Are they anything like this? Like, are they just like big blobs of life with like tentacles coming off of them?
No, there are such beings, yes. Perhaps even around those regions what we're referring to were very physical people walking on two legs like we and you. However, mostly around the moons. On the moons, some of them also have something established like an artificial way of function like a space station, so to speak, that's on the planet. In the planet, whatever you consider this, yes?
Right. Yeah, like I'm kind of talking about like the cloudy atmospheres themselves. Is there any life that exists there?
In the atmosphere floating, yes.
What do they look like?
Amoeba-like beings.
Oh, so they're kind of just very small, like microscopic.
Bacteria, perhaps, yes, but they also form larger groups, so it depends where you would stop calling one thing an entity and where you would start calling it an individualized group.
Right. Okay. Now you had mentioned that there's plant and animal life on the surface of Mars. I mean, can you describe what the plant life looks like and how tall it is?
Rather small, but more like shrubs. There's also water on Mars, you're familiar. Around the
Right.
water, there's more, perhaps even something like trees.
What color is it?
Some of them similar to your own planet, like greenish.
Are
There are
you allowed to
also very rare colors that's difficult to define by the vessel's mind.
are you allowed to say where this plant life is located? I mean, is it near the equator or the poles?
It's more around the center of the planet, yes, the poles are somewhat perhaps more colder.
Right. Cool.
Yes, indeed, pretty cool.
Um, Now you had said that the way we see Venus now and Mars, it's only in the third dimension that they appear as like inhospitable.
Yes, and even on
Um,
the inside there are hospitable on the third dimension. On Mars, even in the third dimension, there is life on the surface also. Even some on your own, from your own planet.
so what do Mars and Venus look like in these other dimensions?
Much more alive, functioning human civilizations on there also, similar to your own planet. Many of them are related to yours. Some Venusians, for example, do not look much different than you.
So they have like cities and things like that on the surface?
Yes, large
Cool.
cities.
Very cool.